Baby, this is what you came for.
Hey, I'm Laura Montenegro from Dominican Republic, and I don't like drinking coconut water every day.
Hi, my name is Dong Hyun Ko. I'm from South Korea, and I don't know Gangnam Style.
Hi, I'm Ana Portillo from Peru, and I don't drive llamas.
Hi, I'm Ruth Sharma, and I'm from Canada, and we don't eat maple syrup every day.
Hey, I'm Matthew Hill, and I'm Jeremiah Williams, and we don't drink tea with the Queen. Cheers!
Hello, I'm Milagros Rajoy from Argentina, and I don't dance tango.
Non, rien de rien. Non, je ne regrette rien. Ni le bien qu'on m'a fait, ni le mal. Tout ça m'est bien.
You look so glad that you're here with me. Maybe we can start with the one here. Well, we can go to a bar. You know, I like the song Amelia Copara Mesón. I really love it.
We have to dance that.
Yeah, it's our kind of iconic song. So, do you want some?
Yes.
You like that?
Said I can't go on, not in this way. I'm a dream that died by light of day. Gonna hold up high.
Hey, how are you? Ça va bien? Alors? T'as vu?
Qu'est-ce que tu as fait?
Bah écoute, je suis allé en classe. Ça te plaît Montpellier?
Oui, j'aime.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm George from Mexico.
Oh, nice to meet you. What are you doing?
I'm smoking. Do you want to smoke?
No, sorry, in Peru we don't smoke that much.
Okay. That's good.
Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your head gets me overwhelmed. The way you smile.
I'm British and I don't play football, but I'm the best at baseball.
Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is love beyond closer. When
So guys, everything has been very funny until now, all the things that we have done. But now we have to talk a little bit about an important topic to us, that is discrimination in France. As foreigners, we live it maybe every day or some days. What do you think? Which are your thoughts and your experiences?
I think that people in France have been discriminated against, but I think it also happens anywhere in the world. But there has been like some cases where people have been discriminated against their gender or the way they talk to people. Maybe they can't have the exact French accent, so people like shun them because of that. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and I agree with you because sometimes people don't have this experience with other people or even don't talk to them because of their, as you said, their accent, maybe their color or their nationality. And for me, it's so bad because you lose some experience and you lose the opportunity to know some people in some culture because sometimes you just, because oh my god, he's from, I don't know, China, you just, oh, that's live like that.
And then you like stereotype
Yeah.
them and yeah.
And also we have to consider, I don't know about you, but that France is a country in general that has a lot of migrants, and even though they have a huge population of them, there's always like circles for them, like they try to segregate in some way because of the stereotypes that you say. For example, the Arab people suffer like a lot of discrimination these days.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not part of the common French society, let's say.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the part, as there have many Chinese, especially in France, there are so many Indian and Chinese, they came to the France. So actually people, like some of people, they had like a really good association or community before. They want to keep it strong on just for themselves. So actually they don't want to accept the more immigrations, especially if it's not like their color, I guess. So if I go outside, then many times I felt like, oh, you're Chinese, but I'm not even Chinese, but they treat me like oh, you're like the same color, so you're Chinese, and I don't like you. They treat me like that way. It was like a really unpleasant, but you know, it's kind of a social issue right now. So yeah, there's kind of huge stuff right now. The other guy, the kind of.
But I think like also it's not like discrimination does not happen only to foreigners. Discrimination happens to even French people. Like one of my previous roommates who was living here, she told me about how she would go to work and other French people would like be so shocked by her own French accent, maybe because she was like from the north and like she's here, and they'd be like, oh, you say it that way, and she's like, so what if I say it that way? I'm still French. And like I feel like sometimes there's this whole identity crisis issue in France of being truly French here, and like if you'll ever get there, like who is, because people like have come from different countries and immigrated, have lived here for generations, and some people might say, oh, they're not French because of that color or something like that. Yeah, so that's like one of the risks, I think.
So even though between French people, they have their own terre noire for the people. Terre personal.
Terroir, yeah, and they make fun of each other's like
It's
accents and
totally
stuff,
true,
but
because like for example, with the example that you say from the north, like they speak their shitty, and it's like a clearly difference. And in Normandy, they have another kind of vocabulary that maybe we're not used to it. And between French, they are like laughing to each other because you use another word. But if we start thinking about, it's like even between English, American English, or English from England, or Spanish, or Latin America, there are different words.
Yeah, different slangs, and we do like make fun of each other, but in like a good sense.
In a good way.
It's like we don't hate you.
It's not like you don't speak the language because you say different.
But at the same time, we're not saying like, oh, every French person is like that. We're not like generalizing that all French people do this. It's just like there's a few bad apples.
As in any part of the world,
Yeah.
there are some special cases that teach us a lesson about discrimination in some way.
Yeah.
I believe that I wouldn't act in a discriminatory way because I believe that I have high levels of respect for every gender, every religion,
And I also agree with you. I have respect for every like color, for people who come from different places, different cultures. It's just seeing a person as a person because they're just human. They're nothing else. Whatever, like shape, size, color, gender doesn't matter to me. As long as they're a person and they have good values and kind, I'm happy. Yeah.
That's the most important part. Actually, we just need to know we are all same human, and just we need to understand a little more.
Of each other, yeah.
Same.
I think I wouldn't act in a discriminatory way because, as Ruth and Derek and Matt said, I think human is human. I just go and talk to them even though they're black or they're white or they speak another language. I just want to know that inside person. That's what matters.
Yeah, and doing these kind of experiences where there's a lot of people from everywhere mixed, you really get to know a lot of different cultures and understand a lot more than maybe being in your country.
I totally agree with you guys because part of our exchange experience is learning and appreciating all the cultures and the difference. So being discriminatory to someone else is in some way losing the opportunity not only to learn but maybe to make or to create a relation with someone that can be a friend for your lifetime.
Le fromage.
C'est pas le pain.
Franchement, le vin et le fromage.
I don't know how to dance Gangnam Style.
Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.